Good morning. Today we're going to go over overcoming objections, turning a no into a yes. So, hello everybody. I'm excited to be here today to talk to you about a skill that can completely transform your real estate career, overcoming objections. Every no that you hear is just a door waiting to be opened. Today we're going to learn how to open those doors and to turn objections into opportunities. So today we're going to go over why objections happen, a simple framework to overcome them, and some practical examples to put it into action. So section one, let's start with why objections happen. Before we tackle objections, we need to understand why they exist. Most objections come up for a few reasons. The biggest one, number one, is fear, fear of making a bad decision. Clients just they want to avoid regrets. The second biggest thing is because there's lack of clarity. They don't yet see, the full value that you bring. And number three is some people they have a need for control. People want to feel in charge, of their decisions. So here's a key insight: an objection isn't a rejection. It's a request for more information or reassurance from you. So you need to shift your mindset from fighting objections to solving problems. The next section is framework for overcoming objections. So let me share a simple four-step framework to turn a no into a yes. The first thing you need to do is you need to acknowledge their objection. You need to thank them for sharing that concern. For example, you can always say, I truly appreciate you bringing that up. It's such a valid point. What this does is this lowers their defenses. Then you need to clarify the objection. So ask questions to understand the real issue. For example, you can say to them, can you tell me more about that? More about what's holding you back? And often the surface objection isn't the real one. The third step is to reframe it. Turn the objection into a benefit. For example, what you could say is if they say, your commission is too high, you can always say to them, now I completely understand. And here's why working with me ensures that you get the best value for your investment. Not all real estate agents are created equal, and you need to show that you are a step above, a level up on them, and why you are the right person to use. And then step four, what you need to do, you need to close with confidence. You need to ask a closing question similar to, you know, Mr. Buyer, if we can address that concern, would you feel comfortable moving forward? So here's a couple of real world examples. So let's take a couple of, look at a few common objections and how to handle them. Here's the objection. We want to wait until the market improves. A lot of people say that. Your response could be, I completely get it. The market can feel unpredictable, but waiting could often cost more. Would you like me to show you some examples of how some of my buyers are succeeding right now? Another common objection is another agent said they would do it for a less commission. A good response could be, that's great that you have options. Let me show you why my approach consistently gets top dollar for my clients. Would you agree that results are what really matters most? So, another common objection is, and we hear this all the time, this is probably the biggest one. I need to think it over. A good response is, of course, this is a big decision. Let me ask you this. What is the one thing that you'd like to think through Maybe I can help clarify it right now. So, okay. So let's just recap real quickly. Um, Remember, these are micro webinars, short burst. Um, Objections or opportunities. By acknowledging and clarifying, reframing, and confidently closing, you could turn even the toughest no into a yes. So for homework, this is what I'd like you to do. I know you didn't realize there was going to be homework today. Yes, there is homework this time. Um, I want you to write down the three objections you hear most often, and practice using this framework. Next time, don't just accept the no, transform it, turn it into a yes. So anyway, I want to thank you all for your time today. Get out there, face those objections, practice this, use this structure, and turn those no's into a yes. I want to thank you all for showing up today. And we are going to be doing one more micro webinar before the holiday. And we'll see you next Wednesday, 11 a.m. Talk to you soon and have an amazing day.